After my mom let her boyfriend hit me for the last time, he left in an ambulance and she left in a police car. Mom's boyfriend James was already drunk when I came downstairs for her birthday dinner. He blocked the bottom of the stairs and grabbed my face hard. "You're gonna be a good little girl tonight or I'm coming to your room later. Understand?" I nodded and he let me go with a shove that almost knocked me down. I tried to stay invisible while the family arrived. Aunt Amy hugged me at the door and whispered, "I have everything on my phone. Tonight might be the night." She'd been documenting my bruises ever since Mom watched James split my lip and told me I should learn to keep my mouth shut. Uncle Doug nodded at me from behind her. When we sat down to eat, Mom put me right next to James because she thought it would be nice. He put his hand on my thigh under the table and squeezed hard. "Smile," he whispered, "or I'll give you something to cry about later." Halfway through dinner, I reached for the bread and my elbow caught my water glass. It spilled across the table and into James's lap. He jumped up swearing and grabbed my arm so hard I heard something crack. "Seriously? You did that on purpose." He yanked me out of my chair and threw me against the wall. My head bounced off the drywall. "James, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry." He raised his fist. Mom's voice came from across the table, calm as anything. "Hit her harder this time. Last time obviously didn't teach her anything." Aunt Amy stood up so fast her chair fell backwards. "Get your hands off her right now." James laughed without letting me go. "Mind your business, Amy. She is my business. Let her go." "Or what?" He threw me to the floor and stepped over me toward my aunt. "Stay out of it. This is my family." Uncle Doug rose slowly from his chair. He didn't say a word. James looked at him and snorted. "What? The big guy is gonna do something? Sit your ass down before I put you down." Doug didn't move. James got in Amy's face close enough to spit on her. "Last chance. Sit down and shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you." Amy didn't flinch. "Hit me. I dare you." James smiled, grabbed her by the throat with both hands, and slammed her into the wall. Before his hands left her neck, Doug was already moving. He grabbed James by the back of the skull and put his face through the drywall next to the kitchen door. The wall exploded. James hit the floor and didn't get back up. Mom ran to him screaming, "Doug, you psycho! What the hell did you do to him?" Doug looked down at James's body without any expression and shrugged. He put his hands on my wife. Amy stepped over James's legs and walked toward my mother. "You're letting your boyfriend abuse your daughter." Mom was on her knees cradling James's bloody head in her lap. "She deserves it. She's been ruining my life since the day she was born. James is the only man who ever stuck around and she's been trying to drive him away since day one." Amy pulled out her phone and started swiping. I took a picture of every injury he gave her. She turned the screen toward the table and showed the whole family a photo of handprints on my throat, then another of boot marks on my ribs. Grandma started crying and my cousins looked like they were going to be sick. Amy stared at my mother. "She showed you all of this. You watched him do half of it. Last month you held her arms while he beat her with a belt." Mom's face twisted with rage. "She's a liar and a whore just like her father. Even if it was true, she had it coming." Amy was already dialing. "I need the police and an ambulance." The cops arrived before the ambulance. James was awake, groaning and spitting red. They loaded him on a stretcher. Then 2 officers came inside and scrolled through the photos on Amy's phone. "Ma'am, how long have you known your boyfriend was doing this?" Mom couldn't speak. "She helped him. Last month she held me down," I said. The cop looked at Mom. "Is that true?" Her mouth opened, but nothing came out. He nodded to his partner. "Cuff her." They walked my mother out to a squad car while the whole family watched. James got arrested at the hospital before they finished wiring his jaw shut. Amy held my hand as both cars disappeared. Doug put his hand on my shoulder. "Go pack. You're done here." I asked if he'd get in trouble for hurting James. He shrugged. "He's lucky he's still breathing."